Hi, my Trues Clues aficionados. I hope that you're doing well out there. I hope you're paying attention to life's trues, clues around you, staying safe, get prepared to see something and say something at the same time. I wanted to reach out to you with breaking news today that I heard about something interesting, something really important for us who are parents, grandparents, no children, love children. This is heartbreaking. How social media is affecting children in general and the lengths that kids are going through to maybe meet somebody that they're finding online. And of course, these people may have unsavory means at the end that they wish to concoct. And we see it happening more every day. I mean, you can see how teens get pulled into it when you're seeing adults getting pulled into these very situations all the time. Loneliness in this world must be really bad. I know I get lonely too. I try to stay busy, try to do something helpful for somebody. But everybody handles their feelings in a different way and everybody has different expectations, especially when you're a young person. Oh my gosh. And if you've been traumatized and you're walking around wounded, there's wolves in sheep's clothing out there that are looking to prey on you. So with that, let's get into the breaking news for today for me and my channel. And let me get into it now as the game is afoot. And what I want to talk about is a young lady who turned up missing on the 8th of January. And I don't remember hearing a lot about it. And according to news sources, they're saying that there wasn't a lot about it out there either. The family of a 16-year-old girl who was found dead on the side of Freeway 110 in Los Angeles, California in early January is demanding answers. And why wouldn't they? I mean, when you love your family members, you surely want to know what the heck happened to them. Tioni Theus visited her father at his Englewood workplace on January 7th, and what he was explaining as to see her in a depressed and distraught state. Less than 24 hours later, she was found dead, shot in the neck twice. And she had been having some issues. She was very much a troubled teen at this point in time. Darian Jackson, Tioni's father, details the incidents of the day prior to the discovery of his daughter's body on the southbound 110 freeway in South Los Angeles, telling CBS reporters that ever since her mother was critically injured in a hit-and-run accident and his daughter had been living with him, that she hadn't been the same girl he knew since the tragic accident. It really turned her life in a tailspin and on its head, according to him. I said tailspin. He said on her head. She said, "Daddy, nobody loves me. The only person that loved me was my mama." I said, "That's not true. I love you." She was just crying and crying. And he could tell she was in a lot of pain and didn't know how to help her except, to be there for her. He also said that his daughter was planning to leave. He had a bad feeling and begged her to stay with him despite denying his request. He gave his daughter a kiss and a hug before she left for a party with an unnamed friend, leaving him for what he said he didn't know, which was going to be his last goodbye. But how painful is that? Tioni's body was found the next morning, and investigators disclosed the teenager was murdered, shot twice in the neck. Now her family is besides themselves. I'm beside myself. A lot of people are with this whole thing. This is just crazy. Searching for a reason in how somebody could just take a life so heartlessly, dumped on the freeway like nothing. It just breaks his heart. Yeah, it broke him down. It's like, who could be so cold like that? Unfortunately, there's a lot of people. They want to make sure that their loved one is remembered for her beauty, vibrancy, and intelligence, rather than the dehumanized as the investigation of her death ensues. Let's speak up and stand up for one another. Talk for those who can't. That's why I have this channel. Can't and save the next child's life. It could be your child. It could be your cousin. It could be you. It could be any one of us. There's just so much evil out there. According to details provided to the Los Angeles Times by some of Tioni's family members, when her mother's accident occurred in 2019, she began to rebel. It happens, but the depth of it, of course, is always left up to the individual themselves. When mother's accident occurred, she began disappearing for extended periods of time, being pulled into theft and prostitution. Maybe not on her own, or maybe she was just so hurting and these people were grooming her, making her feel better about herself, or like gangs do, make you feel like you got your family here, somebody that cares about you. They don't understand, but we do. We were definitely not pretending that Tioni was an angel, her cousin Nafisha Kinsey told the Times. She faced trauma. I want to humanize her. I don't want her to be seen as a prostitute or a runaway or somebody that people feel like, oh, well, they live that lifestyle. It's so many young women out there who are being victimized and taken advantage of physically, sexually, mentally is where it starts. So it's my cousin today, but it could be your cousin, your daughter, your friend tomorrow. So right on that one. And the thing is, she's a young lady. Young people make mistakes. I mean, my God. And these people that know the signs of somebody that's in pain, knows how to take advantage of them and to groom them. And they're just all over the internet like cockroaches. And all you have to do is drop your guard for just a minute or two, and they are right there to snap on you like a shark. It's just so bad. And I don't know how we're going to solve this. So we need to just stay on it and keep putting this information out there and keep advising people what is going on. Another young lady, a college student, entertaining somebody from she met on Bumble. Now she's missing, and then she's dead, and now he's picked up. I mean, this is like so many stories, and it all turns up on this internet bullshit crap. So anyway, she was recently traumatized by a man she met through social media. They allege for that while he pulled her into sex trafficking. Unlike the records confirmed on Tuesday, the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors signed off on a $10,000 reward for tips about who was involved in the 16-year-old girl's murder. Also on Tuesday, Los Angeles County Councilman Curran Price introduced a motion to provide a $50,000 reward in money for information about her killer. The council is expected to consider the measure next week. Well, that being said, love your babies, hold them close, keep them next to your heart. My babies are growing. I don't know. Anybody can fall into this pit. Anybody can fall into this pit. Anybody can be hurt, broken, and taken advantage of by somebody. And don't hold it against young people for making mistakes. That's what being young is for, to make mistakes. And everybody makes them on a different level. With that, my Truths Clues aficionados, if anybody sees anything out there that they know something, say something. Whether it be for Tioni's, I hope I said her name right, or any other crime that you think is happening. Better to have it checked out and feel that that individual is safe than to cower and not say anything. It takes a whole world to keep this people safe on this earth. Thank you, my Truth Clues aficionados. I love you. Stay safe out there. Trying to grow my channel this year, so I'm working real hard at saying like and subscribe. And if you are really feeling chipper today and want to help me grow my business, please buy me a cup of coffee. I've got the cup of coffee link out there for you. Talk to you on Monday.